Upperinos, it's RV&K from Science and Swords here once again, and we noticed something pretty interesting this Halloween. There's this new brand of prosthetic stuff on the market, Woochie. We've never heard of it before, let alone seen it, but now that Halloween is officially over, we can actually get access to the remaining stock at wholesale rates, which means we can continue to sell it to you guys throughout the rest of the year. But, because we've got literally no idea how well it goes, I'm going to very foolishly allow Kay access to my face with chemicals.
Yeah, so we decided that we'd mess around with it a bit just to see the quality of it and see if it's worth stocking, because we don't stock products that we don't believe in.
So if it turns out to be crap, we're not going to sell it, and we've got like $1,000 worth already.
It's fine, it's fine. It can only end how badly? So you're seeing your dad tonight, aren't you?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Alright, so this is pretty cool. So the pack here comes with blood gel, liquid latex, which we're going to try out today.
Yep.
Adhesive remover for the
Very
spirit
important.
gum.
And for the latex as well.
A little thing of spirit gum. So saying a little thing of spirit gum. And then what I think is really cool is it comes with all your bruise colours.
Yay!
So that'll be fun. Wonder what these contain. Okay, they're not vegan.
Okay.
At all, even slightly.
You also get a stipple sponge and a regular sponge, although we've got our own.
But yeah, we've been asked about whether products are vegan or not in the past. These are not. They have beeswax in them. Sure about this.
All hail the hive queen.
Sodium benzoate? That's bad.
But it comes with your free topping!
Blood gel. Cool.
What was with the cursed Frogurt meme this Halloween?
There was a cursed Frogurt.
Yeah, cursed Frogurt meme Chinese shop guy from the Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. It was all over Facebook.
I don't know, I missed it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just ignore the fact that I'm using a brush has red on it. Cool, so it seems to have solidified a little bit around the top.
Well, latex usually does in the packet when there's air.
Yeah, so it's not airtight, so just keep that in mind, make sure that you're sealing it properly. The fact that my brush has red on it. So let's just give you a wound here. And then just get you to turn your face that way for me. It's quite thin. So we were talking earlier about our experiences with other liquid latexes.
Yeah, there were a few other brands that I'd never seen before. It was actually pretty eye-opening.
So the Miron one was the one that you thought I didn't like. I actually am a big fan of the Miron one. I can't remember the name of the one that we both disliked though. It was flaky.
I remember it was something French sounding though, which is why I may be confusing it for Miron.
Yeah. Okay, so all I'm doing at the moment is just bring it down a bit. So I'm just going to layer some tissue. This is like the easiest kind of way to do these. Again, please ignore the fact I'm using an actual paintbrush that is stained. I didn't bring my makeup kit to work today because I did not think that we were going to have to film anything. But at least I'm wearing makeup, which is a change. Because every time that you decide to film,
you're not wearing makeup. I know. I keep saying you should just leave a makeup kit here. And look at all this delightful makeup I keep buying, which is entirely inappropriate for our needs.
Well, it's inappropriate for everyday usage. So all I'm going to do is just layer it a few more times. So I'm just doing very thin layers with the latex because I want it to be able to dry. It is better if you leave a couple minutes between layers. But I also want to make sure that it all dries together, if that makes sense.
I can already feel it drying, like that first layer drying against my skin. It's such a weird sensation.
Yeah. I've only had 1 cup of coffee, so we'll survive. The downside is I don't have my foundation with me, so I'm not going to be able to blend it very well. Still do my best, because we have epic effects.
Root.
Zombie
pale,
which is the closest to our skin tone.
Is that because I am so sickly white?
No, it's because you're a ginger.
Zombies have no soul, I have no soul.
Same difference. Okay. Cool, I'll probably give that maybe 2 more layers, because I want to be able to get it like fairly deep looking. So have fun with dinner with your dad tonight. You are going to leave this on for it, aren't you?
Probably. We're going to go and see Blade Runner.
Good. Well, because you had it, what was it? The last time we were testing new products, we weren't sure whether we were going to stock, like makeup-y type products. The teeth stuff?
That's right, yes, the tooth black. And I went to see my mum, and she fully thought I'd misplaced a front tooth. That was good.
Okay.
In her defense, it's kind of believable. I am missing teeth.
Why are you missing teeth?
Because gauntlets.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So while that's drying, so take about 5-10 minutes. I want to make sure that it's fully dried before I start peeling it back. So all I'm going to do is make a small hole and then just tear it back, stick it down a little bit, and then go from there. Okay, but for now, I will give you a black eye. So I want it to look like you've been punched in the face, and it's giving you a black eye on here. So,
This is just like your workplace fantasy, isn't it?
no, if it was my workplace fantasy,
You just actually just punched me in the face.
Just for a second there, I actually thought you were going to punch him in the face. Like, we're going to give you a black eye now.
Actually,
Look,
so,
we strive for realism around here. It's,
so I was going to use this guy, but instead what I'm going to do is use beauty blenders that it comes with, makeup sponges.
oh, that's not a single sponge.
No, it's two.
Ah.
So it feels basically the same as the cheapo ones that you get from Daiso.
They're $1.80 a packet.
Okay. So I'm assuming they're water activated? Yes, they are. Okay, so we'll start with the red. For the brownie red type colour. I'm just gonna, so the way that I do bruising, keep in mind I'm not trained at all. This is just
Mucking about and
Yeah.
self-teaching.
Yeah. I watch a lot of YouTube tutorials, like a lot.
Like you guys are right now.
Well, I would not call this a YouTube tutorial, this is makeup testing. I would not call this a tutorial, don't do this at home, kids. Alright, so I'm gonna add a lot of yellow around the edges. It's actually a really pretty colour. I'm not sure if that's focusing.
Oh, they had these big pots of gold body paint as well, but I do recall what happened to the Bond girl.
No, why wouldn't you do that? I would want that. I've painted myself entirely gold in the past. Are you going back?
I suppose I can.
Cool. So this consistency I'm a big fan of. You kind of got to scoop it a little bit.
It feels very oily.
Yeah, well, it's got beeswax in it.
Ah.
So
I suppose that'd help it stay against sweat, though. I mean, like that consistency that you get from beeswax inside the...
or you could just use
Or you
fake
could
setting
use-
spray,
yes.
which I swear by. Everyone knows that that's not even just me being corporate shill. I mean, I am a corporate shill, but that has nothing to do with it.
Look, I've slept in makeup. Ah, that stipple sponge is quite pokey.
Sorry. I'm
That's
trying to do it
okay.
gently.
I just wasn't expecting it.
It's a Spanish Inquisition.
That's right.
Okay. Just gonna. I actually think the brush, I'm not a big fan of how it works. I actually feel like this is just going to be easier. I'm also going to give up on using the thing and just use my leg because that's the sort of person I am.
What are you using your leg for?
Wiping makeup off. That's why my pants are all dirty. That's why I'm.
Look, if
I just
if
lost the
good
top of it.
it's good enough for steak sandwiches. It's good enough for makeup.
What?
It's wiping on your pants.
Why do I need
This,
steak
this is
sandwiches?
a man napkin. Man napkin.
Let's not call it a man napkin. Let's call it a gross napkin. Okay. Open. Close. Okay, so usually I go over this with powder to kind of lighten it up a bit, but I left that at home because I didn't know we were going to be messing around with makeup today. probably brought that down a little bit too far for it to look natural. It's almost dry.
Oh, it
Not
could
quite.
have been a blow that landed in the cheekbone rather than the eye.
Would you like to continue to talk to our lovely viewers while I go and get tweezers and just stand down for your face?
What? What the? Oh, right, the latex. she had me worried for a second. So yeah, this is entirely new territory for me, by the way. I'm not usually one for, having facial applications done to me. Being the lazy sod that I am, what I do is I usually get like the products that are ready to go and just stick them to my face with a good old bit of spirit gum after having applied appropriate makeup and then blend around the edge because I'm lazy.
This is going to sound weird, but I feel like these are too pigmented to bruising properly.
Okay.
That's my personal preference. I prefer things that have a lighter pigment, so I usually use the Epic Effects paints. Whilst heavily pigmented, if you don't add water and you just use a dry brush, I find it a lot easier than this. This could be because I've done it with water, but you definitely look like you have at least a disease.
That's good.
Maybe jaundice or something. Okay, stay still. I'm just using scissors.
Very still.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna very carefully, I shouldn't put those in my mouth on camera. Very carefully just kind of pluck at it. Okay. So I'm just slowly pulling it up. Sorry that this is uncomfortable.
That's okay. It's just really weirding me out that you're doing this, and Jake is wearing his Freddy Krueger t-shirt.
Sorry.
Okay.
Like, maybe some of you guys on YouTube who are watching this are old enough to remember, like in the early 90s, there was this big obsession with kiddifying horror stuff, like the RoboCop cartoon and the, Toxic Avenger cartoon, and Jake basically at the moment looks like young Freddy Krueger if he'd had like a totally extreme and radical, gnarly 90s cartoon. Dudes!
Good.
No offense, Jake.
Do you want an actual black eye or?
So the way that I like to do this, so now that I've all peeled it back, I'm just gonna go over it with the latex just to kind of push it down a little bit, but I want it to sit open. Okay, we'll put that in there. And then I've just got some scrunched up smaller pieces.
And I'm beginning to have more and more respect for those makeup models that just sit there in the chair for 2 hours at conventions, getting this done to them. Like, I've been here for, what, like 10 minutes and my neck is already killing me.
Well, it's like when I did the zipper last year.
That was so good.
Yeah, but that... I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. I just don't want it to be too long. But yeah, if you want to actually learn how to do this, then I recommend just jumping on, like just looking it up on YouTube. I'm not by any means someone that should ever teach this. Just wait for that to dry a bit. I just want to add some texture into it. I'm just using my brush, I'm just lifting it a bit.
So what kind of wound are you actually making on my face?
Just an open one.
Okay.
So I just want it to look like it's split open. I was just gonna do a little scratch, but that's not what I'm good at. I'm good at over the top.
I think we're all good at being over the top here. It's a workplace thing here.
So I'm really
Hey, you.
This is quite literally art imitates life.
Oh, I actually really quite like the colour of this blood, so I've just pulled it out a little bit. I'm just going to jump off camera for 2 seconds while I take off my hoodie and my jumper.
Why, hello.
Purely because I don't want to get anything on it, but it's quite thick.
Huh.
So that's
Yeah. I guess that'll actually stay quite nicely.
That's
in,
this is the best fake blood I've seen
Okay.
ever. that's not homemade. Because you've heard my rant on
Yeah,
how
I know.
I can make better fake blood.
We usually use chocolate sauce,
Yeah, use chocolate sauce.
which is fantastic for attracting wasps and ants in
and
summer.
with red food dye, or what I recommend is get your strawberry oil and add a little bit of cocoa and coffee, because if you're putting it all over your face, the caffeine actually helps wake you up. I'm not even joking. And just because it leaches in through your skin because you heat it up. Science.
This just in, fake blood helps you wake up in the
Yeah,
morning.
no, it's the same way you get the
And if
caffeine
you're
rollers.
doing and if you're doing zombie blood, just infuse some marijuana in it.
Of science and swords.
Science does not support the usage of illicit substances. Although, is it legal now in Victoria
It's
if you've got
not-
a script?
Yeah, like in very, very specific instances, I think it's pretty much just for people with epilepsy and cancer treatments.
Would have been nice supplements, but too dark.
Yeah, too dark.
Okay. So, let's just see how this goes. This really doesn't.
Although now you're really tempted just to like keep strobe lights in your eyes until you induce epilepsy, aren't you?
No, I'm not a marijuana type of person. It's so hard not to just make jokes. This is why I have no clean pants. This is why I'm in a skirt today. Fun fact, my pants are green. This doesn't want to transfer.
Actually, it's funny that we're doing this today, actually, because after the fall tickets just went on sale.
Well, they went up for
Yeah, for the returning players.
it's a raffle.
Yeah.
Even for the returning players, it's a raffle. Which is a bit annoying because I was hoping to go.
Well, out of all the previous returning players, you still got a 2 out of 3 chance to get one of those tickets.
I thought it was an auction.
No, that was the very first ticket,
Oh.
which was a charity thing.
Right, okay.
So, like, if you spend a lot of money that goes to charity, you're guaranteed a spot, and then everyone else has to maybe get a spot, because they're trying to keep the game fairly tight-knit, which makes for a fantastic experience, honestly. You end up with a much higher caliber of roleplay at the After a Fall events than some of the other games I've been to.
Yeah, I was hoping to NPC this year, but I don't know if I'll be able to.
I can get, NPC tickets are available now.
But they raffle as well?
Nope, they had trouble filling all the NPC slots last year.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to apply to NPC then.
Yeah, I might do the same. We can finally have a
Is this-
store band.
I was going to say, this is how OSAS ends up having to close, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys are aware that NPCs, like, die every few minutes, right?
Yeah, that's what I want. I like
My
that.
specialty.
Cool. So I've only actually added, so usually I would also blend this into the natural color. But yeah, I haven't even added that much red or anything like that. Usually I use Epic Effects red, but for some reason there's none in the tester box.
I kind of used it all for demoning.
I assumed so. So I'm just going to add more and more of this. I actually really like how thick this is.
It's feeling so
just wanna
weird as you
lick
apply
it.
that.
What is in this?
Is it vegan?
I'm finding out. Cornstarch, water, glycerin, citric acid,
So it's
Sodium
lemon
saccharin.
flavored blood.
sodium saccharin, sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate. Maybe? Probably not. Oh, it's so thick.
Science and swords without context.
So I'm gonna do the worst, Jake. The worst. I'm just gonna swing around here. Great. So the other fake blood, which
Oh yes, this is.
we don't know. We're not even mentioning what brand this is. This is crap fake blood.
Yeah, this is fake blood that I picked up in a $2 shop. It was very jelly.
No, it's the other one is. This is very wet. But what I'm thinking is if I put this over the top, it's gonna kind of.
Oh, this isn't the fake blood I was thinking of. The fake blood I was thinking a little jar of scab blood.
No, this is.
Oh
This
god,
one.
yeah, no,
The scab blood expired like a.
Oh no, it's dripping down my cheek.
That's the point.
Realism.
No! Oh, it feels so weird.
That's
I need
what
a
I
tissue.
like
It feels
about this.
way too like
So yeah, if you're using thinner blood, you
buck
can just.
cake. Buck cake.
you can just add more of it until it runs down. And then once you wipe it away, it'll actually make it look a bit more realistic. No, this is hilarious. I like that you stroke it. Huh?
It's going to my neck.
Because it will stay in your face.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
No, there we
I'm
go.
gonna have to scrub with Solvol.
You always do.
Yes.
You work here.
Yes. People ask how I get my hands so nice and smooth, and it's Solvol, which is Builder's soap.
Yeah.
It's a natural exfoliant.
I actually really like that. So if you want to look at how that's... Don't poke. Don't poke.
Fine.
If you want to zoom in on that, I'll poke.
Oh, you'll poke, I see.
You can see that it's
Are you
like
gonna taste it?
hardening. You can.
That's just weird. It is a little bit lemony, actually.
Ew.
That's so weird. Mmm, lemon blood.
That's the weird part of this.
It's really hard to take you guys seriously at times like this.
We're not taking ourselves seriously.
So I think also the downside is that that's kind of pushed away.
Okay.
This.
So I mean, like this kit's about $30-35 for all of the stuff in the kit. What do you reckon? Like that worthwhile? Is something you use this stuff?
I would use it again. I love the fake blood. I absolutely love it. It is the best fake blood I've ever used. Wouldn't use the stifling brush because it is really sharp.
Can I get a bit more neck wiping?
Would be fine if you weren't using it on your face. I would recommend using your own brushes, obviously. But I'm also picky with my brushes.
Hey, for something that comes as part of a mid-$30 kit.
Yeah. I do like liquid latex, although I prefer the other one. Words.
Mirror?
The mirror one. Purely because the mirror lies really, really close to my skin tone. But this being white means that you can match with any skin tone because you can just use your foundation over the top. It's not going to alter it.
So is this ready enough for me to go have a look?
Yeah, I'd want to mess around with the paints a bit more to see how they would best work. But yeah, I actually really, really like it. The paints are heavily pigmented. So if you're going to use it for bruising, then probably use, a dry brush to apply it rather than wetting it because it does build it up quite a bit.
I'm happy with it. I think you did good.
It's good to look at, Sharpie.
Yeah. Q-tips to get to the finer places. That's the only thing it doesn't come with.
You just use the
Oh yeah,
of these.
okay.
That's the whole point.
I'm not good with makeup. I think
Wait.
we've been over this. I see what you did there.
Okay, so yeah, I was messing around with it. Keep in mind it's not a makeup tutorial.
Yeah.
If you guys want some decent makeup tutorials of this sort of stuff, let us know in the comments down below. I can send you some links to some good
General
artists.
finalized opinions on Woochie?
I really like it so far. I'm definitely going to play around with it a bit more, but I'm absolutely in love with the fake blood. Just in love with it. I actually want to just cover my body in it.
Cool. Well, we'll see you on the killing fields.
Or the makeup field.
Danger field.